Boom, boom, boom. Impromptu live stream time. Finish my coffee. Just gonna peruse like Amazon and Best Buy and stuff like that. Let's see how it's looking. It's looking good. Just using my webcam today, not using my regular camera. But if you haven't seen, I did a follow-up video to my live stream yesterday where I went over some of the cool non-regular cards that I got. If you could see, got some. I think this is my favorite. Some really good ones. Anyways, you could all see my screen. I don't even know. Probably. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. I'm just going through stuff. Do, do, do. So some things. Some items went down. Let's see. 34 to 33 went down $1. My heater went down what? $10. My Garmin that I have in there went down $20. The air tags went up. Breakout cable went up. I don't remember having that. I want this camera so bad. Oh, it's a renewed one. I didn't even know that was that. I thought it was new. $2,000. One day, one day. Just let me copy this link real quick. Oh, I forgot about that. That I have it showing only the thing. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Do, do, do. All right. Let me just get back to my cart. Wait, why is my cart empty? This is weird. Oh, that's right. They're because I have them all saved for later. I'm an idiot. Hey, what's going on, Kira? You always tell your friends that they should ask Santa, and if they're being good, they'll get free. Yeah, I always get jealous of not jealous, but um, I guess you could say not like a bad kind of jealous. Like I'm happy, but I wish it was me. Like I don't no ill will um, over what's that channel that I watch? Oh my God, um, Blind Wave, huge channel. I think every week they do a mailbag. I think of stuff they buy and stuff that people buy for them, and I'm like, I don't got no money. People should buy me stuff too. But no. Um, yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff. What time is it by you, Kira? Like some of the stuff needs some air tags for travel, and then I found these cool things you could stick them in your bag. I definitely need to get a road charging case for my wireless goes, and this has been in my bag for a while. 8:39. Oh, so you're just 1 hour ahead of me. No, 1 hour. Yeah, ahead of me. Oh shit! I think I ruined my chat. Hopefully that refreshes. So yeah, I gotta get this at one point. It's only $80. Damn, it logged me out. That's so weird. Now I gotta do it the old-fashioned way, I think. Then there's a third-party one that was a little cheaper, but this one is not available. And this one actually has on the back of it a charging port. So it does two things. But sometimes I'm more inclined to like buy the OEM stuff, but this is cheaper and it has a charging port on the back. That's pretty cool. This was for decoration. This is a pretty cool food scale that I wanted to buy, but then I have a regular scale. So this one, like, it tells you what like food stuff. I think it links to an app, but if you tell it like you're weighing steak or whatever, it'll freaking show you. That's so cool. So might get that one day. Um, I'm using some. Oh, Kira said, "Have you seen the new Superman actor in the outfit?" I saw the thing that James Gunn said was fake. That one I saw because he said it was made from AI, and he pointed out some of the things. So I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but I saw that one. I have not seen if there is a real one out yet. So this headset I want to get eventually. This is the headset that actually Late to the Party uses because they're really cool, huge channel, and they were nice enough to follow my channel because me and Kind Assassin were doing couples reactions to what we do in the shadows, and Late to the Party is a couple as well, so they dug it and they love what we do in the shadows. So it's so cool that they found my video and were nice enough to follow me. But I asked them what headset they use, and they use this one, and it's a really cool one. So I might eventually upgrade because this one is good, but I mostly use it when I play video games. I don't think it has great mic quality. And then when I live stream and when I do videos, usually I'll use my pod mic like this one. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. This one here, which is always on camera. And then yesterday, I finally tested my wireless Go 2s on a live stream, and it worked pretty good, actually. I was very happy with the sound quality. Those were connected to my Rodecaster Duo, and everything was neat, and it worked. So yeah, maybe soon. This is a cool boom arm, but nothing. All right, so is this one the new one or not? Yeah, this camera I want. Hey, Shira, what's going on? Fancy setup. Speaking of late to the party. Oh God, you guys are great. Do you have my channel set with alerts? I'm just curious. I'm extremely happy because every time I go live, the same people hop on, which is cool. I'm just curious because obviously I remember you all, and there's not too many people that come on that I don't know, so it's really nice. Um, but speaking of that, I just got my monthly breakdown for my videos and stuff, and it says like 92% of the people who watch my videos are new. So out of my like 3,600 subs, only 8% watch my videos. That's tough. Sorry. Let's see. Shira said, I never see alerts even when I set them. All right, well, I'm glad that you saw that I was going live and you saw the title was kind of like I'm just Kind Assassin is watching a documentary, so that's her TV time. So I was just in here like having coffee and eating cake, and I was like, why not just hop on live? And if anyone joins, that'll be cool. So if you want to watch me browse, and maybe I'll make an impulse buy tonight. I don't know. Shira says shopping for toys. Um, I would like to, because my camera is fine. I have basically, so this is the ZVE1. It's $2,000. Like it's a really good camera. Um, I have the ZVE10. It looks the same, but it was only like $750. And do I need this? I don't. But if I want to shoot 4K 30 frames per second, I would need this because this one over here, it crops it. So that's like not a big deal. I just shoot in 4K 24 frames, and for some reason it doesn't crop that. And I could just record in 1080p 30 frames, but I like to put the the video into Final Cut in the like 4K quality and then export it in HD because it's better. I've done the research. I can't tell the difference, but they say when you downscale from 4K to 1080, that looks better than if you record in 1080 and export to 1080. So I just do that. Every once in a while, if I really want to shoot in 30, if I'm trying to like practice something, I'll just put it on 1080, but whatever. Kira says, have you tried the app called Honey? Oh, I used to have the plugin actually. I got rid of it. Yeah, I don't think I have it anymore. Netflix. Shoot. Yeah, I used to have it, but I got rid of it. Oh, so here's a question. I should have asked this yesterday since I had a lot more people on, but um, are you guys interested in like live watch-alongs? Because sometimes I'll just watch a movie here and I'm like, oh, I could go live. And I know it's difficult if I'm like, okay, I'm ready to start, say, Indiana Jones, and we all kind of have to sync it together. But there's this thing here called, what's it called again? Teleparty. It was similar to Netflix Party, but this one you could use. Why is it making me sign in again? I hate when it does that. So if you have Disney Plus, I have Disney Plus, everyone has Disney Plus, and I send you this link, then we could watch a show together and it'll be perfectly synced. Like I really, really want to do that one time. And then I could either live stream and chat like this, but Teleparty also has a chat function, so it's really cool. But I've never had anyone um, want to do it. And then this is a camera that I definitely don't need. This is a cinema camera, and it's basically, I think if you want to shoot a movie for Netflix, this is a camera that is approved to use. You could basically shoot a real movie on this. So that is way, like, I don't need that. Lathea says, hey, you there. Unrelated, but for what money I could request a song? I'm really, really broke, but for our entry for the Eurovision Song Festival? Uh, what do you mean request a song? I'm not a, I'm not a musician, so I'm confused. It says, I'm really broke, but our entry for the Eurovision Song Festival. Like, you need someone to write you a song? Oh, you want me to listen to it? Oh, shoot. No, I don't care. I'll listen to, I love music. You don't have to pay me any money to listen to your song. I'm not like a music expert where I could like give you good feedback. Wait, all right. I think I'm confusing myself again. Do you want me to pay to listen to the song? Uh, I need more info. I'm confused. Kira says watch-alongs are fun. They are. I'd like to do. I've been wanting to do Our Flag Means Death season 2 for a while, but I never had a chance. Um, I don't know. Like One Punch Man season 3 is coming out. I could watch those. We could pick a movie. I feel like a movie is better because you don't have to dedicate multiple days to watching an entire series of a or a season of a show. So if we could all say, "Hey, let's all watch this," and it's like on a streaming service we all have, or if we just try to verbally sync. Um, Shira says, though I read a Euro trip in that message. Sorry. But yeah, that would be cool. I'm trying to see. I wanted to watch Pacific Rim, the first one, because I love Idris Elba. But then I was trying to confirm if he was like the main character. I don't want to watch it if he's like the side character. Kira said song channels are getting really big now. I listen to Alex Hefner's music and movie channels, but I never catch his live. So what are song channels? Is that just like if someone's a good musician, they'll go live and they'll play their music? Because I'm still confused as to what Lethius was asking me. I don't know if he wanted they wanted me to pay to listen to a song, or they wanted to pay me to listen to a song. I don't know. I don't know. Now, speaking of things that I don't need, it's like between a need and a want. Like all those other things I definitely don't need, but I really want them. This lens, I don't really need it, but it would be an upgrade over the kit lens that I use. And a lot of people who vlog or do YouTube videos with this camera use this lens, and $400 is not a lot, but unfortunately, I'm currently looking for a job and I'm not making much with YouTube, and almost a lot of my patrons from Patreon left. So, don't have that much coming in. Oh, this t-shirt I've been wanting to buy for a while too. For all my community fans out there, I like this. What else do I have? I just have a lot of random stuff. You know, you put it in your, you, like you think you're gonna buy it, and then you're like, buy, but you don't click it, and you're like, I'll just save it for later. I don't even know how far these go back. Like this 4K digital camera here is like a no-name brand camera. I think it was like $100. I have a tech channel. It was actually my first channel that I would just review stuff or teach people how to use like a camera like this one, but like in simple terms and stuff. But this channel grew way faster, so I don't really do it. So I was gonna buy this and be like, oh, is this a good camera to use? And then this bag I actually still want. So there are things. It just seems like everything in my bag is ridiculously expensive. But to be honest, if I do buy something tonight, I definitely need these chargers. So I don't know if it's going to be the OEM one or this one. Okay, Shira says they listen to songs, usually song reactions for the first time since this song. Oh, I've seen those. These websites, I have no idea. Yeah, I see I think it's a really popular one. I mean, it is a really popular one. There's the two kids. I think they're probably like 20 years old, and they definitely do like first time listening to, and it'll be like Nirvana or like Tupac or something. Well, maybe not Tupac, but yeah. Kira said, have you looked at remote jobs? Sometimes even if they don't pay a lot, you can get money by working more hours. I've seen, so this is a good question. I see a lot of TikToks and a lot of pop-ups about those, and I'm 44 years old, so I grew up with like the original internet scams and schemes and things that just aren't real. So I'm just like skeptical, like, is it real? I would do that because the old job I had was fully remote. So all the jobs I'm looking for now are going to be fully remote. So if there was something where it was like, because I would rather be making a little money while looking for a job than making no money while looking for a job. Obviously, that's better. So, um, do you happen to know any sites, or do I just like go to like Indeed or LinkedIn and look for them? I know someone was talking about Google Jobs, if that's a real thing. So Google brings, is this to, let me see, view live. Sorry, I'm not going to be on the site for a while. It's still going to be a fun live stream. But I thought there was a Google Jobs website. Oh, this is just for Google. Well, I'll look. But yeah, do I want the road one or do I want this one, which is freaking currently unavailable? Shit. I should have bought this when I had the chance. So it's a ZG sign. ZG sign. Um, what is it called again? Wireless Go To. That's right. Let's see. Here said ZipRecruiter is the one that comes to mind. Oh shoot, I always forget about that. So, hmm, that doesn't look like it, does it? It's kind of rounded. So these are a little different. It's the same brand though. What the heck? These. Oh, this one kind of has a carrying case in there too. Shira said if you don't value your soul, places like Amazon are looking for remote customer service people. Oh, I mean, I do value my soul, but again, like, it's just a weird situation with my previous job. It wasn't like performance based. I didn't quit. It was basically they were purchased, and the new people kind of just let a lot of people go um, when originally their plans weren't. So I probably wouldn't want to do it as like my full time job, but if it's like not easy, but if you could do it and make some money while looking, like, yeah, I would work there. Oh, man. So I definitely have to check ZipRecruiter. Hmm. I wonder if this is a new model. It's funny because it's basically the same thing, which is why I think this one's not available anymore. But this one looks so cool because it's round. And this one's a block. A big old block. So yeah, my experience is kind of in customer service, but with client related. So basically, I used to work not as an well, I was an accountant a long time ago, but then Jenny from the block. What was that? What was that in reference to? I might have missed something. I don't know. I'm from the Bronx, and I lived because I'm in California now, but I know where she lived growing up. My friend, one of my best friends, lived on Jennifer Lopez's block. So when he was like, when we were probably babies, she lived there. Oh, the block speaker. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's definitely, and I might, but this one, it's probably higher quality. Ben Affleck is stepping on that block now. She actually never goes back. And that's something that I'm not like a Jennifer Lopez hater or fan. She's fine. Um, but I know she gets a lot of crap about that because the school right up the block from there, I forgot the name of it, but I think my friend went there too because it was literally right up the block. I heard she never goes back and she never really donates anything or helps them. Obviously, that's hearsay. I don't know Jennifer Lopez, but I lived there long enough to know if she was in the Bronx, in Castle Hill, everyone would know. And like, we never heard about it. But we did see um, Fat Joe and Big Pun a lot because obviously they are from, I think, Soundview. So they would come play basketball sometimes. And it wasn't really hard to notice them, even if you didn't need to know their face because if you saw two guys, and at that time they were very big, I think they were like close to 400 pounds each, you knew it was them. I saw them, I remember I saw them once across the street from my parents' house. I like Jennifer Lopez in The Cell. I've never seen that. Did you see her new thing that everyone's apparently complaining about? Like her, I guess it's like a big music video to promote Is it a music video to promote her tour? Because she has a movie that's like a musical or something. I haven't watched it. Let's see. Do do do. So the charging case here is 79, and the charging case here, same price. And this, if I got it directly from Rode, would be Tuesday, which isn't bad. Amazon definitely has a chokehold on me with Prime and getting stuff the next day, for sure. Do 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 do. Any of you collect cards? I just I don't remember exactly everyone who was on yesterday, but I opened some of these. They're like Pokemon cards, but Disney. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Damn, I don't know why this thing it got messed up. Anyway, so what are you guys doing tonight? Watching some TV and chatting with me, relaxing, playing video games, listening to music, eating dinner. What is everyone doing while I'm contemplating spending money? What's it called again? It is Rode Charge Case. So same price. I hate that they don't sell this in the store. Pick up in 2 weeks, basically. Ship it by March 11th. Yeah. All right. Shira is cleaning and laundry, then Netflix. They're taking Community off of there soon. Oh, so you watch it on Netflix? I think well, for my reactions, I download the episodes somewhere else. But I think when I was streaming it, I was watching it on Hulu. But yeah, I definitely saw that Netflix has it. Kira said doing some work so I don't have to go in on Monday. That is a great plan. What's going on, Matthew? Matthew used to have some Pokemon cards that his friends would give me in elementary school. I hid them in my backpack because I thought my mom would get mad because they were satanic. It's crazy what like stuff that happened when we were kids. Depending on how old you are, yeah, some parents probably were like, "Don't play with those things." What was it for me? Uh, I think it was video games when I was a kid because I grew up in the Nintendo era, so I was like perfect age when Nintendo came out to have like the original. My neighbor had it. We would always go there, but it didn't like affect me that badly because one, I liked, well, back in the 80s and 90s, I liked to go out and like play sports and run around and play with my friends, play manhunt, stuff like that. So I really wasn't in or doing stuff in the house a lot. But on the weekends, we would just go to my friend's house. We would play Nintendo all day or for a couple of hours and then go out. So I never really missed anything because I always got to. But I can't imagine growing up with like PlayStation, like online gaming. Like if I was 12 or if I grew up now, would I still really have wanted to go out a lot? I don't know. Shira says you're right. Community is still streaming on Hulu. I use that for Family Guy to fall asleep to. I fall asleep to Golden Girls on Hulu. Kira says that's crazy that you had to deal with that, man. My parents freaked over playing D&D with the boys when I was younger. D&D's definitely had stigmatism, I think. Wait, is that the right word? A stigma, not a stigmatism. That's eyes. There was always kind of a stigma on D&D. and it definitely wasn't cool to play like it is now. Like if you played it back then, because I remember there was some kids when I was in high school and junior high who used to sit and at lunchtime and play it, and um, I didn't pick on anyone because I used to get picked on, but they definitely used to get picked on for that, which sucks. Kira, thank you for being a friend. Yep, it's funny because I watch it kind of like, I don't know if you actually watch the show when you're falling asleep, but I listen to it. So I have a phone where I just, I play the show. So I hear all the episodes. So, like, there are a lot of episodes I could probably, if we're watching it, recite it line for line. But there are some episodes I don't know what the people look like the supporting cast, because I'm only listening to it. Shira says, I love the Golden Girls. I used to think I was Dorothy, but I'm not cool enough. If I was a Golden Girl, my personality, I think I'm a mixture. I definitely am not as straightforward as Dorothy. Like, no. I'm probably Sophia, I think. Or maybe a mixture of Rose and Sophia. Because I like to joke around. I'm not like I'm not dumb, but sometimes I do say dumb stuff. Kira says I'm Rose, the blonde ambition is entrance. Oh God. This is something that many people talk about, so it's really nothing new for me to bring it up, but it's funny when you think of how old they were when they did the show, playing like old women in their golden years. But I think they were like in their 50s. It would be like having a Golden Girls now with like J Lo, Halle Berry, who else that like that age? Viola Davis probably. Like it's just crazy because they were not even old. You just put them in an old wig and dress them like an old person, and they look 70 years old. It's crazy. So how about we just do it? We just look it up. How old was Golden Girls cast in season one? Betty White. Okay, there was 63, so Halle Berry's not in her 60s, but still. We all say dumb stuff at any given time. Do not feel bad. Yeah. There was young Mary. Oh, he did make a cameo, didn't he? So, yeah, Betty White, B. Arthur, 63. And who else was there? So they were all about in their 60s. So let's see. So close enough. Halle Berry's 57, so 6 years. I don't think she's going to change much in 6 years. So imagine you just put a wig on her and some old people clothes. It's just crazy. They weren't even that old. Like, who's in their 70s? What's this woman I'm thinking of? Oh, man. Let's see. She was in The Big Lebowski. She might be in her 60s. Julianne Moore, 63. So imagine her as a golden girl. That's like, it's nuts. Halle Berry, not my storm. Hashtag. I, as much as I like Halle Berry and everything she's in, yeah, I don't. I mean, she did a good job playing the character, but um, they could have probably cast it with a different actress. Um, if you know, let's see. Matthew said, I don't know. He wasn't just an Inside Edition guy. When I went to Universal last year, they were shooting Inside Edition right out front that day, and I saw him. Even when you see him now, he looks. I mean, he obviously Mario Lopez isn't old, but he still looks like a kid. He's 50. He looks good. She was great in Magnolia, but the movie that will depress you. Let's see. Oops, I got to put movie. Magnolia, Julianne Moore, Tom Cruise, that's a really good cast. Oh, it's funny because Philip Seymour Hoffman was also in The Big Lebowski. Damn, John C. Reilly, William H. Macy, that guy. Who else is in this? Oh, Luis Guzman. He has a statue at Greendale in Community. Orlando Jones, Patton Oswalt. Damn, this freaking Alfred Molina? What was this movie about? That's crazy. Clark Gregg was in this? Robert Downey Sr., that's funny. He looks like he's had some work done. Oh, yeah, he probably. I'm sure Mario Lopez did. It's good that it's. I mean, you could tell, but it's not overly crazy. Zac Efron, I know he had to get jacked for that last movie he was in, like really big. Hopefully he didn't mess up his body doing that. Yeah, this cast is ridiculous. What is this even about? Let's see. Plot. Oh wait, the plot has spoilers. Magnolia is a 1999 psychological drama. Blah blah blah. Ensemble cast. The film is an mosaic of interrelated characters in search of happiness, forgiveness, and meaning in the San Fernando Valley. The film had a limited theatrical release before expanding. Alright, I just want like a synopsis. I don't know. Magnolia has a great soundtrack, plus the artist Amy Mann also had two songs in Community. So let me just go back here. Amy Mann did the music, or was she also in? Oh, here she is. So was she in Community, or she just did music for Community? Oh, I could Google it. All right. The song Wise Up by artist Amy Mann was first used in the 1996 movie. Oh, they used two of her songs. Let's see. Spanish 101. Okay, I remember that. They did special presentation. Jeff tried to get paired with Britta and with Pierce, instead practicing simple phrases. Jeff reached for the break point. Oh, wait. This is. Okay. The next day, Britta tells Jeff that Pierce just wanted to be his friend, convincing him to change his mind about the project as Pierce and Jeff. Oh, okay. I remember that episode. That's funny. And then it was in Jerry Maguire, best known for Magnolia. Okay, so it was in Magnolia, Community, and Jerry Maguire. That's pretty cool. And Come Sail Away, which, okay, so Come Sail Away. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, but it says they used a different version of it. It says Community used Styx's version. Is that correct, or is that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was a clickbait article. It was okay, Amy Mann. Cool. That's pretty dope. It's always cool to learn new things. Just texting someone. Community ties the universe together. It sure as hell does. This week I don't have to watch an episode. I would be on season 4. Actually, I do need to rewatch it. I just don't need to react to it because when I got to season 3, I accidentally watched season 4 episode 1 and reacted to it. And then I went back and watched obviously season 3 episode 1. So tomorrow I would be reacting to season 4 episode 1, but I did already. So I just have to watch it again because I don't remember. That was 22 weeks ago. I do remember though, after I watched the season 3 episode 1, I did think season 4's was better. But oh yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is definitely a great show. It's one of my favorites, and I know because a lot of people, not you guys, but new people who watch my first ones, man, I get some crazy messages because of how much shit I gave Jake. And I mean, it's kind of hard sometimes to watch shows that are comedies when you're reacting to it because sometimes my mind is just like not paying attention to the genre of the show. I'm just watching a TV show. So when I see someone who's supposed to be a police officer that acted the way, Jake did early in season 1, I kind of was hard on him. And people let me know harshly sometimes that they hate my reactions because of that. But the good thing is, I've learned to put that out of my mind when I'm watching shows now. So it's like, okay, it's not real, it's a comedy, it's basically a parody to watch it that way with also a little bit of realism. And also, typically, season ones, some characters just aren't the best version of themselves. Like Amy Poehler in Parks and Rec season 1, they wrote her, I thought, and many people did, like an idiot, but season 2, she was perfect. That character. Leslie Note, same thing with Jake. The first half of season 1, it was just to me like a little over the top, like he was an idiot. Not that he was silly and stuff like that. But now, like, I'm 10 episodes into season 2, all the characters perfectly written. Community, yeah, the first half of season 1, I hated Jeff, and I actually said on camera I was never going to like him. And everyone told me I was wrong, and you were all right because I do like Jeff. He could still be a jerk sometimes, but he's harmless, and it is what it is. Kira said, I love Rosa. Her character arc in the show was amazing. Yeah, even up until like just now, season 2, where she's doing, well, the Giggle Pig arc I think is over, where she led that task force. It was good to see her be a leader, um, because one, well, my only point is Amy is can also be a great leader, and that's what she really wants. Obviously, because she kind of kisses up to Holt all the time, like she just wants to impress him so bad because that's what she wants to be. And we all know she can be that. She just has to kind of like have more confidence in herself that she doesn't need to impress somebody because Holt already knows she could be a good leader. So with that being said, it was cool to see Rosa, who I feel like early on didn't want to be a leader. Like she was fine, but like she grew, and then just seeing her do this, it's like, oh yeah, we have two women on the show who could be, the chiefs and the heads of their own precincts. So that was really cool. Let's see. Shira said, well, it's the same thing as Community and you not liking Jeff. You came around. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, no one's perfect. And I guess when you're writing a TV show and writing characters, you say how you want them to be. I want this character to be, I'm just making stuff up. Like, I want them to be obnoxious. I want them to only see people a certain way. I want them to really want to, like, just want to be like in a relationship with someone and not look at them as friends. And like when you write it down, it's like, oh, cool, we could do something with this. It could be funny. And then you shoot the episodes, and some people you'll just be like, that's a lot. Like like you said, Jeff's not a perfect person. He's learned a lot. I just thought he was unbearable like the first 5, 6 episodes, the way they wrote him, but they got there, you know. And this version is perfect to me. The only character that confuses me a lot because I don't know if they want him to be good, if they want him to be bad, if they try to redeem him, is Pierce. It's like really weird with him because they'll have an episode like the video game one where he learned the lesson about and he didn't take the inheritance. He gave it to his Giancarlo Esposito when he found out he had a brother. Like that episode, it was like, okay, so this is how Pierce is going to be written now. And then like the next episode, he goes back to making like gay jokes and stuff. And I don't like to say I hate Pierce because they've also lightened up on him too because he was crazy in the first season. But I think the reason for that might have been they wanted you to concentrate a lot or really hard on how bad Pierce is that you overlook kind of like how bad Shirley is because Shirley says some things because of her cute voice that some of them are just as bad as what Pierce was saying. And someone actually mentioned that to me, and when I sat back and thought about it, I was like, "You're right. Shirley does say some crazy things sometimes, but Pierce was so much worse that you're just like, oh, Shirley just being cute when some of the things she said were nuts." Um, but again, with Pierce, a lot of the things that people comment on is, oh, he's going to get redeemed and stuff like that. And I'm not here to say he can, he can't, he shouldn't. It's just again when you think about stuff in like in real life, I would always say in the beginning, if I had a study group, the first time someone said something that Pierce said, they would not be in the group anymore. But it's a sitcom, it's a comedy, understood. Let's see what we got. Jeff is a fractured person who needs to fix himself. Yeah, he had a big ego. Coming from being a lawyer to getting disbarred and then having to go to community college, like his ego got hit. Rose is so tough. It's a bit of a scare arousal thing she has going on when she gives that stern, angry look. The last episode where she was sick was funny because she was like really giggly and happy and she smiled at the end, so that was kind of funny. Kira said, "Think Pierce is opportunistic. He'll be nice if it suits him, or realize his bad behavior will bite him in the ass." Yeah, I mean, now that I'm into season 4, I don't want to say he's learning, but that's perfectly summed up. I feel like he's not as bad as his dad, and yeah, he definitely got it from his dad. Um, but he's like 70 years old, so he should know by now. But again, the group is probably also helping him get better. Um, Shira said, "Oh yes, when Shirley says things about non-religious Salon members, it's harsh. It is. I remember in I think it was the first Christmas episode or the first holiday episode maybe. She was saying stuff to Annie about her being Jewish, and it's just like yeah, her voice. It's so calm. Oh, Annie, and you're like Shirley's the best, and then you go back and listen to it, and you're like, that's that's not nice. Yeah, con artist is here. What is going on? I think I have about 15 to 20 more minutes just talking about some funny shows. Yeah, she does have a sweet little voice. I think they mentioned that. I think Jeff said something about her voice last episode. Maybe it was the finale of season 3 where he said something like, "Don't give me that cute voice" or something like that. Oh no, it was about a one syllable word because he said something and she did the voice. It was a two-syllable word and he was like, "Don't try to something this one syllable word," and she tried to do it. It was funny. Con artist, I personally believe in non-secular morality. I am not a smart person. I don't know what that means. Nothing is worse than when Annie has to tell Pierce to use the whole word when saying her denomination. Oh, yeah. That's right. It was yes. It was the word yes. See, This is why I love all of you guys who have stuck with me since the beginning because I forget a lot of stuff and you guys know everything. Jewish, do not shorten it. Yeah, that's right. Oh god, that show is so good. That was another show where when you when you look at it in hindsight, Community, how good Dean Pelton is as a character, I can't I can't wait to rewatch the series, but it's gonna suck to rewatch season one when he's not in it a lot because man, that guy's so good, so good. Oh, Dean Pelton. Yeah. So when I do my season two video of his outfits, if there's anything in my wardrobe that's similar to what he wore, I'll try to. Even though you'll only be able to see my shirt and my face, I'll try to. Maybe I'll wear a shirt and tie to do it. Maybe that's what I'll do to be like the dean during it, because I definitely don't have his elaborate outfits. The one that I love the best so far is that split one that he wore, where half was like a man's suit and the other half. I know it was a women's dress. I just don't remember the exact kind. Shira says, I thought that charging station on the screen was a waffle maker. I can see that. It's really small. Connor says, Jim Rash plays the Dean character to perfection. He does. I'm surprised people don't think I have a man crush on him because he's like a little guy when you see him, but he's kind of jacked. Dual Dean, yes, he is jacked. He showed up on Friends and some other shows I never knew. Now that I'm finally watching Community, I finally understand all of the Community cameos in the Marvel movies since the Russo brothers went over and did Winter Soldier and the Avengers and stuff and Civil War. So I remember Jim Rash. He was at he wanted to make a hot dog, like a thermal hot dog cooker. I remember that. I remember Shirley was in Endgame. She was in the elevator and she ratted on Captain America. Obviously, Donald Glover played um, Miles Morales' uncle Aaron. Who else? Chevy Chase never. I don't know if Britta or Annie's characters were in any Marvel movies off the top of my head. And who else is there? Was Abed was in Winter Soldier. The guy, what's his name? Daniel Pudi. Yeah, was in. Yep, he was. I remember now. He was one of the guys. I think Black Widow opens the door and he's there. Yes. Connor said, "Oh, oh yeah, I didn't. Oh, I'm reading this stuff and now I'm confusing myself. What show? Oh, on Friends. So we got to look up Jim Rash on Friends. Let's see. Jim Rash, before his iconic role was on the cult comics, Jim Rash was a nervous plane passenger on the last episode of Friends. Hmm. Let's go to images. There he is. That's crazy. Damn. I know, obviously, he was younger, and you want to say, "Oh, look how young he looks," but he doesn't look like he aged that much. Donald in Cross Spider-Verse. Don't know if you've seen that yet. He does have. Yeah, I saw that one. That was a really cool cameo. It makes me not sad, but kind of like I don't know what the word is. I'll just say sad that he was in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and that's the last we saw him in those because he's gonna be the Prowl. Like he has to be. Like that's who he was playing. So hopefully, when the new Spider-Man movies come out, maybe he'll be in those as the Prowler. I didn't know Moby was in Friends. Oh, these is one. This was one of my favorite arcs too. The guy who played the copy dean, this guy freaking did him perfectly. Oh, it's funny. It says fake Moby. Like he did a really good. Donald Glover for Spider-Man was a big thing. That was something that I learned. That was season two, episode one, I think, when they're all in bed and he's wearing the Spider-Man shirt. Yeah, that I learned late too. That he's the reason they created Miles Morales. And then I think he voiced Miles Morales in the animated. Donald Glover. I think he did. Doo-doo-doo. He voiced Miles for the third season. So that's pretty cool. Did he write for SNL? Did Donald Glover write for SNL? Do do do. Let's see. In May, he releases blah blah. Oh, I hate. I just want the answer. 30 Rock. Is it true that I used to like it? Oh, I loved Atlanta. Atlanta again. Another of the best shows I've ever watched. He doesn't produce bad content. He doesn't show up in bad movies, bad shows. Everyone's saying Mr. and Mrs. Smith is really good. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I want to because of him. He's just amazing. His stand up on Netflix is brilliant. I didn't even know Donald Glover did stand up, to be honest. It's something I never like. Now that you say it, it's like, oh, of course, he's funny. He's a comedian. But like, I never thought about it. So I'll have to check it out. Have I seen his stand up about being Spider Man? No, I'll have to look that up. Do 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 do. Is it this one? Donald Glover Weirdo? Oh, that's 2012. No, it can't be that one, right? Is that the one? Let's see. Oh, where is it? Donald Glover. Where can I watch this? Amazon Prime? Unavailable. Where is it? Is it on Netflix? Let's see this. You could buy it on Amazon. I guess I'm gonna have to find it on YouTube, I'm guessing. It is on Netflix. Why is it not? All right, I have to go to Safari because that has all my passwords saved. I think they took it off. Yeah, it looks like they took it off. If it's on somewhere else, I have a VPN. I could do that. Or, I don't know if I should be doing this on live stream, but let's go to Telegram. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just check on. Oh, God. I don't think enough people watch my stream for me to get in trouble for this, but Telegram, as you could see, this is. Oh no, you can't see it because I'm sharing only my browser. Okay, cool. So I won't get in trouble. I'm just searching Telegram for weirdo. Oh shit, they have it. Oh, I'll have to check that later. Okay, let me go to YouTube, and I think you'll be able to hear the audio from here. So All right. Let's see. What do we got? This is how long is it? 4 minutes? I'll play this one because I only really have about 5 more minutes, so I'll play this. Let me know if that was funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find this entire. Definitely have to find this entire thing. Shira said, "Oh, my kids are demon spawn." Oh man, I think the entire thing was actually right below it. Well, that's the whole. It's a whole playlist, but oh god. All right, I gotta head out. It is 8:40. I wanna. Well, I mean it's late, but I need to eat some dinner and then have some dessert. Then maybe watch some television. Gotta watch some Shogun. What else am I watching? Started Veep, and then season 2 of Tokyo Vice. So, but not reacting, just watching for my own leisure. But again, thank you everyone for hopping on another spontaneous one. And I actually didn't buy anything because I had so much fun talking with you all. So, be good, as ET would say. For sure. Let me just move this out of the way. Oh no, that's going to do bad things because I got to be able to hit the button. So yeah, I will talk to you all again. And this. Oh, Matthew said, "When am I? Oh, One Piece. I gotta do. I gotta do solo leveling first. I gotta finish that, and then One Punch Man. If I finish solo leveling and One Punch Man's not out yet, then I'll probably try. Maybe I'll try One Piece. So we'll see. But I am out of here. Thank you all again, and I will see you. I don't know. I do want to do like a legitimate live stream where we just talk about something, and I'm more what's the word I'm looking for? Organized. But have a good night, everyone. I'll talk.